Patriots in foreign territory. They didn't even get inside the Charger 30 last week. Floats a pass here to Zeke, dives. Second down and 7. Patriots, Zappi to the end zone. Is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. Most he's had in any game this season. Zappi throwing, caught, hand. Second down and 6. Here comes the blitz from the outside. They pick it up. The pass is going to be caught. No Pittsburgh special on that one. Second and goal. And going into the end zone.
Also Nick Harris in the backfield, 53. Fake and throw. Flacco wide open. Touchdown, Njoku.
He's going to line up wide. DJ Moore has only run the ball one time this year. He's going to fake it to Fields and run it for a second time this year.
Browning dumps it off underneath. He's got Chase Brown. He's the speedster. He's got daylight inside the 30. One man to beat. Oh, he makes a move into the end zone.
Get this offense into the end zone. All tied at 3 as we begin the second quarter here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Baker faking the handoff, taking out a tackler.
First down from the 46. Jackson looks to throw. Given time. Wide open is likely. It's blown coverage. It's a Ravens touchdown.
That guarantees you a home playoff game. At worst, you're going to be a number 4 seed. Falcons trailing the Bucs 10-3. Here's Kamara running hard. Running hard indeed.
It's Kevon Merriweather stepping in now on the back end of that defense. Ritter taking a shot near side. It's caught.
The Browning out of the gun, goes to mix it again, mix it toward the goal line, dives forward.
On third and goal, Stafford pressured, corner of the end zone. Cubs got it for the touchdown.
Gary Kubiak, who had coached Joe Flacco and really likes him.
Second and 5. Open man, Njoku. He could go. Touchdown.
Empty set for Jackson. Pressured from the backside. Off swung and Beckham's loose. Underthrown, but he's got it.
Little flip. Here comes Gibbs. First down. And a touchdown.
You got your starting middle linebacker, Zaire Franklin, in there, fullback in motion.
Off the play fake. Minshew back of the end zone. Mo Alley Cox has got it.
We're young so far today. They need to get back to the outside. This pass blocked. Allen will be taken in for a touchdown.
With Browning and a lot of that stuff, and now he gets another no-huddle shot right here.
And that pass is intercepted off the deflection. The Colts are going to get a pick 6. Ronnie Harrison.
That shoulder injury, 3 straight weeks. On second down, Lawrence hooks a pass, end zone.
On second and goal. Stafford slings one sidearm. It's Davis Allen. He's got his first NFL touchdown.
Off. End zone shot. Easy for Josh Reynolds.
Haul the back. First and 10. Underneath they go. That's going to be a touchdown. And it's grabbed.
His family in Joe Burrow's box watching. Passes complete. Hudson.
Gibson waited nicely for the block from Conklin. Touchdown, Jets.
On second and goal, Browning will keep it himself to his left into the end zone.
Reunited here with Ryan Nielsen, whom he played for with the Saints. 3rd and 9. Mayfield goes to the check. This is where White has been so dangerous. White's got it. First down to the left more. White, touchdown.
Let's see if they run something with him here, even though it's Wildcat.
And it's Kareem Hunt from the Wildcat. Second effort, Hunt is in.
An untimed down with Stroud, 1st and goal. Singletary the back, the call, Bowden the block, and a touchdown for the Texans.
And he got the jump. It's a free play. Fields for more. Got him! Touchdown! Bears lead!
They are going Wildcat once again. ETN looking for a blocker, spin move. And
it's 3rd and goal. And caught for the touchdown. Breece Hall.
And then here you go, Atlanta with a chance. Watch the zone read.
This is Robinson.
Fields rolling out. Justin Fields. His eyes are on the end zone. He's in.
He's the only guy in the building that can catch something like that. 6'8", 40-inch vertical. Carr throws.
Ritter faking the handoff. They weren't fooled, but Ritter makes a play nonetheless.
Second and goal. Carr throws and
They're going to snap it. Flacco throws. Open man. Could go. David Bell. Touchdown.
Again, the winner of this game takes sole possession of first place in the NFC South. 35 seconds. Mayfield to the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown.
On second and goal. Stafford in trouble. Lets it go. It's a touchdown.
But Ridley is the guy that creates the big plays for you here at the bottom.
From the 19. And Lawrence in the air. Caught.
72 yards on the run, and now first and goal. Jordan Mason gets the ball, and he walks in.
To replace Lenore inside.
Lock, couple fakes, steps away from pressure, going deep down the field for Metcalf. He caught it. Is he in?
Deep drop. Time to throw. Lets it rip. He's got Flowers. Touchdown.
Lawrence. Guns. Touchdown.
Back towards Matthew Stafford on that play.
Ethan Evans, the punt. Ravens sent to get good field position here. Tylan Wallace from the 25. Tylan Wallace breaks out of a tackle, takes it down the sideline. He stays in bounds. He stays on his feet. He takes it all the way and ends the game. There are no flags.
Crazy.
2nd and 8. Down the middle, they go wide open. This could be a touchdown.
First career interception for Cooper. 1st and goal. Javonte Williams, he's in, finally!
That's the one area the Chiefs have concern on defense.
2nd and goal, they go empty. Design play and spinning, driving, turning those legs into the end zone for a touchdown.
Blitz coming. Picked up. Purdy sets, launch, has Samuel wide open. He's got it. Touchdown.
Rice has been the guy recently, Jim. Kelsey's only had 1 touchdown in the last 5 games. Teams are really game planning for him.
Here's the handoff to McKinnon. Again, bobbing and weaving and finding his way.
They're going to run to the left with Samuel. He's in. Touchdown. Final 30 seconds of the third quarter. Lock. Fakes left. Nothing right. Oh, he's got wide open over the middle. It's Parkinson racing to the end zone. He is in. Purdy. Fake. Has a man wide open. It's caught. Kittle. Penalty flag. Kittle on the way to the end zone. It's a touchdown.
Wilson has all day here. Now he's going to take a deep shot. Sutton in the end zone. And Cortland Sutton with a flag down makes the catch.
Who's spying the quarterback?
Looking left, now looking dead center, back of the end zone. It's a touchdown.
They need to score quickly.
Handoff, Eckler up the middle and in. Touchdown.
This is what you have to do to win in December in this league.
Got the wishbone going on too. Wilson fakes it. Wide open is Troutman for the touchdown.
Bring full. Prescott bouncing, looking, escaping, throwing on the run. Flag is down as Lamb catches it, takes it to the end zone for a touchdown. Dallas has been successful with the sneak. They'll turn and hand. It's Dowdle. Prescott looking to throw inside for the touchdown with Gallup. From the 45, Prescott in trouble. Cox lost the football. Jalen Carter, the rookie, has picked it up, and Carter will score. Game on.
Levis from the end zone, 4-man rush, ball throws right into traffic, and it's intercepted. Zach Sealer with a pick 6.
But the story continues for the Giants defensively.
Here's Reed
He's got the first down. He's got the touchdown. First down and goal from the 5. With Barkley back at tailback. They hand to him. Edge. Touchdown Giants. And a nice
direct snap to Henry. He's got it. And he's going to score standing up.
And that 26-yard run is a season long for Tommy DeVito. Handoff is to Barkley, and he's got his... Wyatt made that bad last stop, so he's back in there. 3rd down and 7. Play action from DeVito. End zone. Catch is made.
Mostert again. Dives, lunges. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill off the field. High snap. Mostert. They just clear out the left side, and Mostert.
Blitz. End zone. Catch made. Heath again.
From the pocket. Now takes off. Flips it into the end zone. Touchdown. Henry cuts it back. Dives and scores, and Tennessee has tied it up.